All right, we're back at it. Final segment. Get Warrior Tough. Dutch, we're down to the last 10 minutes of the monumental hour.
I don't know where the time goes, man. I guess it is true, man. When you're having fun, man, the time just really flies.
It flies. And I kind of left off that it was, easier to just grab the bottle of whatever painkiller of your choice than it is to actually, do the work, the fitness, the nutrition, the sleep.
Absolutely. I'm getting a little feedback.
Yeah, I'm still getting that buzz, Perry.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, man, absolutely. This is, instead of taking the pills and taking the other artificial measures that people generally do, whether it's surgeries, and I'm not knocking anybody that's done these things.
No,
we're saying
not at all.
There are natural remedies that you can try, that you can experiment with, that won't do the damage to you, won't have the side effects, and may work every bit as well, because the body is a very complex machine that usually has a remedy for anything that the body comes up against. So if we don't give those things a chance first, and we immediately go to artificial or these man-made outside your body remedies, you're taking a risk. And we don't always know today what the risks are. A lot of times we find out 15 years later, 20 years later, when they recall stuff or when they talk about things that we took. So we're giving you an option, because we always talk about dominating your body, dominating your mind, dominating your emotions. Well, today we focus a lot on dominating your body, and we're giving you a lot of different tools and education in which to do it.
Right, and I want to give all of our listeners, if you want to study more about this hormonal stuff, I would encourage you to get Dr. John Lee, MD's series of books. Dr. John Lee, L-E-E, John Lee. You can get them on Amazon or his website or whatever. He breaks it down in very simple terms. It's great for now. Most of it is geared towards estrogen and women and menopause, but there's a lot of great stuff in there. And I would encourage everybody, if you really are interested in, because he was one of the first MDs that said, the drugs, are messing with the hormones, and we need to use, natural stuff to get the hormones back in balance. He's one of the first medical doctors to do that. Now, he passed away in the early 2000s, but his books are out there, I think 2006 or 2003, something like that. But his research is out there. You could get it, and I would encourage everybody to go ahead and at least look at that stuff. It's not very expensive. It's a couple bucks for his books, like $5 or something, or $10.
Amen.
But that way you could see exactly, from the doctor's lips, not just Dutch and Andrews. Okay, and that's where I researched a lot of this stuff on hormones, not just with him, but with the neuroscience, and then add in anatomy, physiology. My wife's always kidding me about I'm reading textbooks at night, for my leisure reading. But it's true. I mean, I do, because I want to know how the machine works. I don't just want to take someone's word for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're investing your time in yourself. It's better than reading a crime novel, or it's better than reading, some just
mind
gibberish
candy
off the internet.
Yeah, some mind candy. Right.
Exactly. So this is the type of mind candy that's healthy, because this stuff is fascinating. So when you do begin to read it, a lot of times you find yourself not able to put it down, because it is that good, and that you're learning stuff that's going to help you, that's going to hopefully give you more years on this earth with your loved ones.
Right.
So, and again, it keeps you out of the doctor's office, taking the pills, taking the shots, and all the other things that I'm not knocking, because maybe you have to do that. At the end of the day, you may have to do that.
But I'm just saying, get your sleep in order first, get your nutrition in order first, get your fitness, do your exercise. Then if you need to take whatever you need to take after that, then go ahead. But it's the path of least resistance to just grab the drugs and not make any lifestyle changes, and you're really not doing any good to the machine. It'd be like having a Ferrari and then putting diesel in it.
Absolutely. we don't want to do that.
Hey, Dutch, listen, this one time, man, I was just like a kid. I was like, I say a kid, I was like 25, and this guy asked me to cut his grass, right? And so, he was a rich guy, and he lived in this big house and this big mansion. He gave me the keys and all. I was like, oh, I want to go help this guy out, and he was like one of my mentors. So he's on vacation. I go to get the lawnmower, cut the grass. He tells me where the fuel is. I cut the grass, the lawnmower runs out. I get the fuel can, I pour it in, and I finish cutting the grass. And then, as soon as it got plop, 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 done, he came back from vacation, tried to start the mower, couldn't get it started, called me over. He said, what did you put in it? Whatever. I took it to the shop. They said there was diesel in it. I said, I put it in that can right there. And he had a can that was diesel. He didn't mark it diesel, but I put diesel in the lawnmower, and it killed it.
Oh.
Now imagine putting diesel in the, in a Ferrari.
Wow.
Imagine putting poison in your body. Oh, never mind.
You were in the neighborhood.
I know, right? But you know what? I love me and my kids and my wife too much. And not only do I want to be here a lot of years, I want to be here with the winner's effect. I don't want to be 90 and be like, hey, Dutch. It's hot out. It's raining. I don't want to live like that, man. And I want to win in the winner's effect. I want to be energized. I want to live life to the fullest. I want to have that life more abundantly. What up?
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. I love it.
I know, man. But really, you got to get the whole thing, the biopsychology, the neurobiology, the physiology, get the whole machine working together. We talk about mind, body, and emotions. They all have to work together for your betterment, not just one piece, not just the mind, right? You got to get the emotions in the body, and the body and the mind affect the emotions through hormones.
And it's a beautiful machine. When the more I'm around you, the more I learn about stuff, and it enhances the stuff I already knew. Because it's always backed by science. It's always facts. It's not someone's opinion. The more I learn about it, the more confident I become in my own body and dominating my own body, taking control of my own self. So I love it, man. And I'm hoping that the people listening will do the same thing, that they'll begin to latch on to some of this information, because again, it's science, it's fact, it's not opinion. And so people can make some of the same advances that myself has been making, that you've been making over the years. Yeah,
and the more you just said, the more confident you become, and now that confidence begets more testosterone, which begets more winning, which also increases your muscle mass and your strength and your bone density and your energy level, and it regulates your mood. Isn't this awesome? I mean, look, there's really no downside. Once you get on, it's an upward spiral of greatness. Or you could do the cortisol thing and have the downward spiral of pessimism, quitting, squishiness, stressed out, tired. I'm exhausted. Oh, if I hear that one more time. Bless your darling heart, as Grandma would say. Hey, here's the difference between winners and losers, man. Testosterone. Whether you're a man or a woman, the big T takes the day.
And you're in control. You got this.
Totally. Or you could just, abdicate your power as CEO of you and just keep reacting and get whatever you get. But don't complain about it, okay? If you don't want to make lifestyle changes, please don't complain to me. Because you know what? I don't judge you. But if you don't sleep right, if you don't eat right, and you don't take care of your fitness right, don't complain to me about your life, because I'm gonna call you on it. And there's no judgment, but you can't complain about it.
Amen, brother.
Dutch, the hour is gone, buddy.
I'll
tell you what, keep up with your fasting. I'll keep up with mine, and I'll see you next week on the radio.
Amen.